Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time this finds you. I hope it finds you well. It's nighttime. I need to be sleeping. But there's some sort of energy pulling at me. Attachment styles was coming through. Attachment styles. That was a big one. I just feel fidgety, I guess, would be the right word. Fidgety. Like, possibly uneasy. But, yeah, I don't know what energy is trying to come in, but there's something just pulling at me. So we're just going to see what wants to come through. Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for always being with me, always guiding me and protecting me. Please help me to deliver this message clearly and accurately, and I already know that the right souls are going to see this, and I really appreciate how you do that, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, you're funny. You're funny, Spirit. Okay. So we have the 5th chakra at the bottom of the deck. The throat chakra. So wanting to speak. Wanting to say something. Oh, man. What to say? Ooh, that you only meant well. Maybe some sort of apology. We have the temple path. Someone's trying to get into alignment, or someone's being pulled into alignment. It's a 12 breaking down to a 3. It always makes me think of the Trinity. When I'm seeing the 3, it's like I don't know, there's going to be a lot of glares, but there's 1, 2, 3, like little lights being highlighted there. What's going to be in that little gazebo thing? Attachments. Oh, some attachments here. Someone wearing a mask. We have a 5 here, signifying change. Maybe somebody wants to change something, change the way that they're showing up in an area. No, I want to get into alignment. No, I'm ready to take the mask off. Oh, I'm ready to face my attachments. Look, we have hostilities behind there. Normally when I see the hostilities, it's in a more, I guess, in a negative manner, like just hostile, you know, like what are you fighting for? And there's someone like asking themselves, what are they fighting for? Or someone wanting to fight their attachment styles. That's what I said at the beginning. Cool. Okay. Wanting to fight their attachment styles, wanting to fight back, not just accept life in that way. Like, that's just what it is. That's just how I have to live. That's just what I have to accept. This hostility seems more like a, I'm ready to go into battle. Oh, what's the word that's wanting to come through here? Dignified, maybe. A more dignified fight. Adjacent possibilities is behind that. There's more to life than just this. There's other possibilities. I only saw my life in this way, but there's so many other doors that I could go through and so many different possibilities I hadn't even thought of. And now I'm like paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities, I'm actually realizing what path I'm on, going within, treating myself as the temple. Realizing that I could have a different life. I could walk a different path. I'm getting like yin yang. Anything else from this deck? Yikes. Okay. Broken heart is at the bottom. There. I don't have to live from just this broken heart. I don't have to view the world from brokenness. And that everything is doom and gloom. There's some sort of hope, but there is an indecision card here, and cornucopia. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Gosh, I love that tree. I love trees. Do I want to take these cards? I suppose I do. I have the thinking woman. Someone with some wisdom. Maybe someone is needing to seek out the guidance. It doesn't have to be like from a woman, but just seeking out some sort of guidance. Stairs. Something about stairs, too. Just had a lot of songs come through, of course, like Stairway to Heaven. And then Smoke on the Water came through. Okay, 3, blossoming abundance. There's a lot of happiness and like door to romance here. 33. 3s are significant. This getting into like union with oneself, with the universe. Opening up that caged, broken heart. Seeing flickers of hope. So is this a love reading, Spirit? I have full body chills at the moment. Is this a love reading? Smoke on the water. The Knight of Pentacles. Knights are all about rushing in, wanting to say something, give something. Justice. That apology. I don't know if someone has acted out of a broken heart, hurt someone's feelings, wants to rush in, wants to apologize for something, or Ace of Swords, they just want to rush in and say some sort of truth, their truth, or finding the truth for yourself. It doesn't, I guess, have to involve someone else. Maybe it doesn't have to be a truth for anyone but oneself. Getting in alignment, getting on that temple path. And well, we have the Chariot. Someone's wanting to get some news somewhere. That Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot, they really want to move forward in something. Smoke on the water. We have Five of Pentacles. Something was broken. Or someone was lacking in something. The attachments. Lacking honesty. Someone was lacking honesty. And maybe that led to their own broken heart. And it's like, oh my gosh, I have to say the truth. I have to fix this. I can't go on like this in this like cage. I know that there's more to life than just this. I can't just stay in this spot. I have to say something. And it does feel kind of like a love thing. We have the Six of Wands again, like a rushing forward. Oh, Spirit. What do you want us to know? Smoke on the water. Magician. Someone wants to, like, create something. Get something off the ground. They're like, no, wait, listen, I have everything. Actually, I have everything that's needed to make this go forward. The freaking Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Look, I've actually been taking a look at these attachments. I actually know, like, what was standing in the way. We have the World and we have the Four of Swords. I'm going to clarify this Four of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles in this deck is the Son of Pentacles, but somebody wants to rush in with some sort of offer. Death at the bottom. Transformation. Wants to transform something. Maybe there were some karmic cycles, right, that needed to be wrapped up in order to move forward. That's what it's feeling like. There were some karmic lessons. Something had to be learned in order to move forward. And I mean, whatever, that happens, right? But I don't know if someone got hurt in the process, or this person is just like learning how to deal with or process, rather, some sort of pain that they had been through. Their own karmic lessons. Wrapping those things up in order to move forward in a new situation. What is this Four of Swords? Clarify the Four of Swords. Jesus, the Four of Wands. We have the Empress, which is another 3. We have the Empress there. That's a lot of cards, yo. But, yeah, the Four of Wands. Stability. After this period of, like, rest and rejuvenation, this period of, like, getting rest in the mind, getting clarity, recognizing how they want to move forward, they want to move forward to stability. I like this. It's kind of like the 11-11 type of deal. Within partnerships as well, like, I'm stable, you're stable, let's be stable. It's kind of like a compromising energy too, you know, to build upon a solid foundation. Maybe someone was not very clear on that in the past. Obviously, there's clarity now. Oof. 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 The devil. They're having to look at those attachments. Maybe, because again, this is feeling like a love reading, so maybe like both parties are mirroring that, right? With this 4-4. The 11-11, it's kind of like a twin flame thing, which I still am kind of like, don't know my final stance on twin flames. And apparently there's like different kinds of twin flames. I don't know. I haven't had time to do my research in that. Or if I have had the time, I haven't made the time to research that. Put it that way. But it does seem like a mirroring effect going on. A lot of karmic ties having to be severed. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. This is growth, okay? Deep roots, growth, balancing out, okay? Then we have the, oh my God. Then we have the Four of Cups, 444. This could be stingy. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe someone's kind of stingy. Maybe someone's an over-giver and someone's a taker, you know? And both of the people in that would have to learn a lesson in that, right? One would need to learn how to stop over-giving, and one would learn how to give a little bit more, right? That could be some sort, you know, like the attachment styles, right? Again, like a runner chaser kind of thing too. But something like that. Like both parties are having to learn how not to overgive, and one is learning the opposite, how to give more. We have the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands. And it's not in reverse, so that's good. But I'm hearing omitting the truth. Maybe not really telling outright lies, but omitting certain things. And it could have even just been like their feelings, right? But still, omitting. You have the King of Wands. That's a sexy energy. It's a passionate energy. Okay. How does this person really want to show up? I want to say like a quick, quickie. But I mean, with it showing up with the Seven of Swords next to it and the Devil, there were definitely some things stopping the growth. I don't know exactly what that was, but there were definitely things hindering growth within a connection because of closed offness. Not a very open heart, but that comes a lot because of the broken heart. Oh, holy crap. The card that's up underneath that is action. Look at that forward movement. That's like the Chariot. Was strategy up underneath that, which is a 21 breaking down to another 3. And patience. There's some things that need to be worked out before forward movement. Okay, clarify this Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and making memories, and then we have addiction. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraints. There was something blocking this from moving forward. But they still think fondly of a situation. They're trying to learn from the past, or you are trying to learn from the past. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Someone's trying to learn from the past, but they still hold something very dear to them. It's very meaningful for them. It has opened their eyes to something different, something more. Life doesn't have to go on like this. This isn't all that there is. I could have so much more. I have to take off the mask. I have to stop lying about my feelings. I'm getting extreme deja vu. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over. Replaying events. Over in your head. But somebody had some outdated thinking, some thinking, conditioned to think one way, and now they're looking at life through a different lens, and I don't know if it's a dark night of the soul per se, but definitely an awakening has happened. Anything else on this? Okay. Jesus. I'm not taking all of those. It's funny that all of those flew out so we could see kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. But, says, keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So, someone's torn between those, like, two ways of being, you know? Like, maybe like a non-committal type of deal. Oh, this deja vu. Oh, boat. Receiving what you need. Progression. Arriving. Moving on. Closure issues. Let's see. Let's get some romance angels on this. Someone's just torn. What kind of energy do they want to stand in? What kind of energy do they want to foster? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. The outdated thinking. The conditioning. Again, I think that this is on both parts. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Always. Right. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Maybe they're just like head down, focusing more so on work than anything else. I don't want to use those. Or you to lay a solid foundation. There has to be a solid foundation in here, but I don't know if something was like destroyed more so because of lies or, hey, turkey spirit, happy Thanksgiving. What is that one? Give with gratitude and grace. Yeah. I don't know if something was like destroyed at one point in time. Due to lies or manipulation, just attachments, addictions. Something could have been a good foundation, been built on a solid foundation, but there was just some things that needed to be taken care of. Oh, my favorite card, the Vulture. Nothing is wasted. I love that. Shall we read that? We shall. Trust in the magic. Anything else wants to come out here? Thank you, Spirit, for showing me that guy. Love that guy. I think that's gonna be our card. See the bigger picture. don't hold someone's past against them either. Even wrongdoings, like, I feel like there has to be some sort of forgiveness in here. And, like, you don't have to do anything with this information that I'm saying. Absolutely take it with a grain of salt, honestly. But it's just an energy that's pulling at me. I felt I needed to do a reading on this. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. I guess if you're already being called to forgive in a situation, then, confirmation. But I am feeling that there will need to be some honesty and forgiveness. I don't know if, like, you're gearing up to give some information to somebody, or someone's about to come to you with some sort of information, apology, something of that nature. I don't want to say, like, let bygones be bygones, but there's a hint of that, Obviously with, like, changed behavior, because obviously there were some actions or inaction that stifled this connection. So speaking honestly on those things to end that cycle, well, that's important. Okay. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture. Hold on. Yep. Let's start over. From the top. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talisman. Am I saying that right? Yeah. That will serve you on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit, that temple path to, like, walking into that awareness. And then we also have the Magician at the bottom. Oh, the Eight of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of there. Get out of there. But, yeah, like, oh, Spirit's really trying to, like, work with you on a situation, seeing the bigger picture. Alright, how can you best work your light in this situation? Smoke on the water. These cards don't do it cool like the other cards. Is growling. Okay, Starseed, what lights you up? All those lights. Now we're shown in that card. What lights you up? Does this person light you up? I'm seeing the lights too in the door to romance. When it comes to love, does this person light you up? Or is it just draining? I mean, it's a pretty telltale sign on if you need to keep them around. Is it draining? Is it the same rinse and repeat cycle with this person? Or is there noticeable growth within a situation? Awakening! Hey! Yes! Oh shit, break the chain. If it's just this same cycle over and over again, well, there's your answer. Okay, something's gotta give. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Someone's going through an awakening. Or someone's trying to like integrate what they have learned. There's a new way that they can be. There's a new way of doing things. I've seen the light. I've seen the light. Okay, and then we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. It doesn't have to keep being this way. Oh my gosh. It doesn't have to be this way. Alright, which one do we want to read? Alright, well, I saw awakening first, so we'll just go with that. More from the water. Come on, you. Alright, you're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti? I don't know exactly what that is. Rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world, or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following work your light activation, which says, I surrender to my awakening. I allow the... What is that? Hold one moment. Okay, so apparently Shakti is like responsible for all of creation. So it's like a female energy though. Responsible for creation as mothers are responsible for birth. Without Shakti, nothing in this universe would happen. She stimulates Siva, which is passive energy in the form of consciousness to create. Okay, and it's a Sanskrit word. I think I'm saying that right. Could be not saying it right. Meaning power, energy, or ability, which again, just in threes. Okay, dynamic, creative, feminine principle of the universe. Okay. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit, again with these threes, dude. mind, body, and spirit. Getting into alignment. Like, okay, I know that I want this, so I'm going to do these actions in order to get that outcome. Something about that. Like, okay, I know that I want this, so I'm going to act upon it. And all of these action cards that we were seeing. I know that I want this, so I have to say something. I have to say something. I have to go that direction. Okay, I've seen it. I know that it's possible. This is calling me. Okay, break the chain. We're reading it. Okay. You're being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line. Healing trauma from the past that is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they're not even ours to begin with, but we do not know any other way of being, and so we continue playing out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. Seek assistance from your support team, your tribe, friends, healers, a coach, etc. to begin freeing yourself from it now. Just what I said earlier with that thinking woman, seeking out some sort of wisdom, seeking out some help. Do I stop it here? Is that the end? Seems like a pretty good place. I don't know. Let's do a crystal. I feel like I have a booger. Okay. Smoke on the water. Another memento. So I'm just now learning that Smoke on the Water is based off of an actual story, like a true life event. Montreux, I think is how you say that, a casino in Switzerland. A fan, hold on, where did it go? Yeah, an audience member fired a flare gun, and it actually started a fire over Lake Geneva. And Funky Claude, I think is his name in there. His name was Claude Nobes. Nobes? N-O-B-S. Nobes. Right? He was the founder of that festival that was going on, and he was also a volunteer fireman, and he saved many lives during that. The casino was destroyed. Yeah. Huh. Why is this relevant? No matter what we get out of this, I know we'll never forget. Dude. And in that other message where it was like, you can't heal someone for them, but you can inspire them. So I feel like someone was inspired by someone and wants to go a different route, or is now looking into certain things because they were inspired. The song is inspired on true life events. We'll never forget. This person will never forget you, someone else. I don't know if you help someone out. I don't know. But, like, it's just unforgettable. It's unforgettable. These threes are... You are on the road to growth and expansion. The path is unfolding with perfect timing, is what that 3 says. What is 333? You are powerfully aligned with Jesus and other ascended masters at this time. You are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks. Oh. That's Sodialite. Yes. Oh gosh, it's going to be hard to read. Okay. Friend to the chronic meditator, Sodialite, known by some as poor man's lapis, is a salty deep blue stone speckled and saturated with white calcite inclusions. Who needs it? Planners, producers, and Virgos. Where to put it? Wherever you do your best non-thinking. When to use it? When you have a big decision to make. When you're 99% finished with a project but can't get your head around the last 1%. Don't. Seriously. Give up. Meditate with Sodialite. Abandon solution-oriented thinking. Surrender to your intuition and watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. Deepen your intuition. My stomach is growling. Deepen your intuition. Okay. Herkimer diamond? Herkimer. Oh, man. Herkimer, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. They're not, in fact, diamonds. They are far more attainable, extra hard, clear quartz beauties with their own alluring energetic properties. Found in New York's Mohawk Valley, the clarity into naturally faceted ends make it look like a diamond, okay? Who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on the spiritual path, highly sensitive people. Where to put it? In spaces you want to zone as sacred. When to use it? When you're reaching for clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, or healing work. Brush off all those unwanted vibes with Herkimer diamond. Power wash your energy. Oh, we have more cards than I thought. Okay, Peridot. Precious Peridot, a chic type of olivine, is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of Peridot's green shades comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. Who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisia. What is that word? Sorry. Bye. Okay, here we are.
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. Oh, I like that. Showing a lack of interest, enthusiasm, or energy.
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. I really like that word.
Lackadaisical.
I don't really, I mean, sometimes that just happens, right? You get lackadaisical. Okay, anyone dreading those long winter nights? Ooh. Okay, where to put it? Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, and joy. When you're chasing those things. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly, gosh, I love these words. Go for it. Go for it. Power up with Peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Baby, I'ma be your motivation. Okay. All right. Lepidolite. Lepidolite. Oh, I gotta go to sleep. Okay. Lepidolite is a lithium-infused mica with rose and lavender hue spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh-so-cerebral, type A workaholics. Where to put it? In a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position, when the pressure to be successful, fit, and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much. Oh man. When to use it? When freaking out, or to prevent that, put the phone on, do not disturb, hold lepidolite in each palm, and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. the family trauma, the conditioning, the family line. It wasn't yours to begin with. Enjoy your chill zone. Sorry, enter your chill zone. But, like, enter it and enjoy it, you know? Okay, I think I'm done with this. Alright, I hope that this was helpful. There was one, because I had paused it earlier on 488, and I wanted to see what that meant. Your angels are encouraging you to know that to teach is to learn. You are being encouraged to shine. Thanks, Spirit. I don't know if that was helpful to anyone else, but that was helpful to me. I hope that this message was helpful, and I'll see you next time. I love y'all. Bye.